I've had a rough night.
Far from it, darling.
With my leg going in cramp. Oh.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Not to say today. Don't know how we're going to make a video today.
Apart from morning.
Morning, what about you?
Yeah.
Like,
Got cramp in my leg. When I stretched, I must have stretched it a bit too far this morning when I woke up.
and we slept in.
Yeah,
That's
we slept in. You got hairs on yours?
Mind you, it's raining. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
raining.
raining.
We could hear the rain on the roof. Somebody said they like the sound of the rain on the roof. I prefer sunshine. The sound of sunshine on my roof. It's cheaper.
It's not cold. You got your heating on.
The heating is on.
Oh.
The boiler is on. It keeps coming on.
Yeah,
and,
no squeaks.
And no squeaks. It's operating perfectly.
So
Yeah.
I don't even know when it's on now.
No, you don't. Do you? Yeah. Yeah, we didn't do a right lot yesterday, did we? 'Cause,
No.
the weather was really bad. Somebody arrived in a massive tag axle,
Yeah.
and then somebody else arrived in a tiny little camper, even smaller than the little red camper. Yeah.
They attempted to put a little tent up, didn't they, that attached to it, but
It's
it
too
was
windy.
just too windy.
They had to
Just
take
took
it
it
back
down.
down, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, they've gone off this morning, innit? Presumably for breakfast.
Mm. I like little innovations that Pat does.
What? Oh, don't show me.
This for the slippers. It hangs there by the door on these. Can you see them? Them there. Yeah. The hooks there. And she has a little light in the bathroom. There. And you see that light? She puts that comes on automatically when you open the door. So when she goes in on the night, there's a light comes on.
But not as bright as the...
Yeah, it's not as bright as the main light.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just little patty innovations.
Well, we've had that light for ages, but it just didn't have any batteries in.
Right.
Because it's a magnet, isn't it? And I were in there one day and I suddenly thought, well, why don't I use that little hook? Because it's metal. Hang it over the door. And then I could stick the...
Lateral thinking. That's what it is.
That's my forte.
You're good at coming up with little things like that, yeah.
Thank you. I wish I could come up with something that had solved the
We need some proper glue.
Thingy.
Some proper glue.
Because it's like a melamine, isn't it? And it...
I did use a trick that we used to use it when we were French polishing pianos. If you get a spoon and hold it over a flame and heat a spoon up and put it over veneer, it's got rabbit skin glue under it, the originals, and it heats it up and re-sticks it. I did do that in here, but it's not rabbit skin glue, of course.
No, and I think when it gets really cold, it starts to come off, doesn't it? And then when it heats up again, it's the different temperatures that affects it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's starting to come away in a few different places.
Yeah. Need some. Every time we're using get an adhesive, it don't work.
No.
found an adhesive that works right.
No, we've tried that Gorilla one, haven't we?
Yeah, I can't even remember what we've tried, to be honest.
Yeah, different ones.
Today looks like going to be a similar day to yesterday. Don't get much exercise when it's like this.
No.
Could do with walking somewhere, but
Don't want to get wet through, do you?
it's wet and windy.
Yeah.
I don't know what we'll do.
No, I'm not sure.
No. I've got a letter.
Oh, have you?
Another letter to read. This is another one from you.
Oh.
Letter 41 on the 2nd of January 1967. I've just finished my dinner, egg, chips and beans. I'm eating well now. I must say I like being called pet and darling. It makes your letters seem more romantic when I read them.
Thank you.
It has taken me some time to get back to normal, what with thinking about all the things we did together. Can't think of any other boy I have been with that has given me such a good time and at the same time taught me so much. I know how to give a girl a good time. I am still getting stomachache, but as I put in my other letter, it is only my appendix and nothing for you to worry about. I am hoping it will become a queue, so I won't have to go to school. Bit masochistic. And I can think more about you. Oh, I know, that's all we did. That's all I ever thought about.
Oh, about one another.
Yeah. All them times, I know, I remember that. Trevor, you know Bob and the girl he got off with on Boxing Day? No. Well, he was supposed to meet her the next day, but he did not get up in time. So he just left it at that.
Oh, well.
Mama's just said, so you want to get married when you are 16. So I said, I might do when the time comes. She did. That was 16 when we got married. And I was 20. 4 years difference. Seems a massive difference at that age.
At that age, but not as
now.
you get older.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hardly any gap at all, really.
It was still highly unusual.
Yeah.
Even for them days.
And we didn't have to get married.
No, we didn't. Everybody thought we had to get married. They did.
Even your aunts.
Yeah, they did. They did. And they were all wrong. Darling, if you do come home on the 13th of March, I will only be able to see you at night, as in the day I will be at school, and we don't break up until the 22nd of March. So it's about the same time as now, isn't it? With the schools. The schools are off now, aren't they?
Yeah, I do believe they are. In Wales.
Well, the time is 3:50. That's in the afternoon, 10 to 4. So I better get a move on and go do my papers or I might get the sack. So take care of yourself, don't get cold and don't do too much work if you can help it. All my love in the world from Pat. Kiss, 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 kiss. How long did you do paper round for, Pat? Do you remember? I know you do still remember doing the papers.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Oh, good couple of years, I should think.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just on an evening.
Did you used to take Tico with you?
No.
Oh. I seem to remember Tico. Us two walking down your street.
With him.
And Tico were there.
We're probably just taking him for a walk.
Right.
Seeing as we were always walking around, so we didn't have to sit in the house.
Yeah, yeah, we were, weren't we? Yeah.
Did a lot of walking then, didn't we?
We did. Yeah.
Going round.
You just walk around.
Mm.
Yeah.
Unless you brought your dad's car sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes I borrowed my dad's car, didn't I?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we didn't have a car, did we? We went everywhere by bus.
Yeah, we did.
In our house. Me and you, usually.
We used to dream about having a car.
Mm.
A maroon Mini.
Yeah.
We never got a maroon Mini.
Don't ask why maroon Mini.
Banger after banger, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah. Even when we got out of army and our Tracy was born, it were a van that wouldn't lock at back. We had to tie it up with string.
It were a right banger with that.
Yeah. There's a photograph of me and Tracy.
Stood at back of it.
Stood at back of it.
Don't know if it would have... No.
I think it were a Ford one.
No, I don't think it was.
No?
You know, I can't remember.
I know it was blue.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Yeah.
Now Tracy complains now. She says, shutting me in back of a van that didn't even lock. Because we just used to put pram in back of there and put brake on, didn't we?
Yeah, did we?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Well, in them days there weren't any restrictions, wasn't
No.
there? Weren't any.
No.
Didn't have to have seat belts
No.
these little seats for babies and things.
Mm.
We just used to
Just put pram it back.
We put brake on, it didn't move. Poor lass.
Mm.
She said, you could have lost me out of the back.
Yeah.
Oh, how else to say, sweetie?
I haven't really, no.
No.
Can you hear? The fan has come on the boiler. Wondered if you could hear it. Because it's really good.
Yeah.
It hasn't been coming on at night.
No.
But apparently it's going to get colder at night this week for a few nights.
I don't know whether you can see this, but this tie back here that I made has faded. The sun's got to it.
It hasn't taken long, has it?
It hasn't, has it?
You only made them last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's faded. Strange, because that looks yellow and that looks orange now.
Yeah, these are not the original curtains and cushions. We wanted to brighten it up a bit.
Yeah, I mean the original ties, I just recovered over the top of them.
What, the orange?
Yeah.
Over the top.
Yeah. So I might have to redo that one.
Wow, yeah, that's faded, that one.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I think they might have faded a bit over that side as well. I suppose it's where, because we have curtains open and things, the sun comes in, doesn't it?
Yep.
Fades them.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh well.
There we go.
Yep, I think that's it. We'll have to call that a video, I think.
Yep.
Not sorry, you're feeding on crumbs today. All right. Bye.
Bye.